Hey guys, Amanda here from Spend Travel, and I'm back for reseller vlog number 3. So I'm heading to the storage unit right now, and gonna go grab a few more boxes, bring them back home. This past week has been kind of crazy. We've had some personal stuff going on, and just life stuff. But I have gotten quite a few listings up. Several of the things have sold that I showed you in the last reseller vlog. And then after that, I'm going to go through whatever I bring home, and I'm going to show you my inventory room, and I'm going to show you the other room in our house that's really crazy, and maybe it will help explain why I am on this journey of getting rid of the storage unit, cleaning out my house, taking our house back, just so that our life can be more comfortable. So I will see you at the storage unit. All right, guys, so I'm back at the storage unit, and I'm going to grab a few things. I've been having this crazy craving to just go thrifting and sourcing, and so this is my new thrift, if you will, for the moment, and it's because most of this stuff here is stuff that we haven't actually looked at. We've seen the boxes, we've kind of opened the tops, but we haven't gone through anything. So I'm going to grab a few boxes today and take them back home, go through them, see if I find any good stuff. Hopefully I will. And I'm going to show you what I find, but I'm going to show you the storage unit and what it looks like right now. All right, this is the storage unit currently. Last time we were here, I took a few boxes that were right here out of the front, and I'm going to just grab a few more boxes today, or a bag, whatever looks interesting I can get my hands on, and get it back home. Okay guys, I'm back home, and I'm going to share with you our spare bedroom that is packed full of stuff, just so that maybe it'll help you understand a little better why I have cut myself off from sourcing, and why I'm just trying to get through the stuff in the storage unit and that's already at my house. So here you go. Here it is. This is what we call the beach room. It was once a really pretty room. It still is underneath all the stuff. But these are more comforters here. All these boxes are more comforters. There's some that are loose out of the box. There's just a total random health and beauty aids that came in some liquidation that were damaged or whatever, and I just never got them listed. The bed that is completely disheveled at this point. Over there on that side, more stuff in bags. Then over here, stuff with totes, random pillows. Some of those actually go back on the bed. This is baby clothes that came out of the boxes that I got last week. I've had them listed on the yard sale page for 2 weeks now. No takers. They're probably going to get donated. And then there's 2 closets. There's one there, and there's one over here. They're also full of stuff. I just can't get to them right now. So this is why I am working through the stuff that I have already. I just wanted to share that with you. Just in case you thought that's all the comforters that we had left were in the room I just showed you. That's not the case. This is our dining room, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 more boxes of comforters in here, along with a random tote there that's got miscellaneous stuff in it, and some shipping and packing supplies, and it looks like chaos, but it's kind of organized chaos at this point, I guess. All right, guys, here we are in my inventory room, and this is also where I take pictures. So just to give you a quick tour, and I've been in here before with you, but over here, this is mostly shoes, and then I've got a couple boxes with jeans, and then there's shipping supplies down there, because I have them everywhere. Ring light. This is my backdrop over here, and it is just, we put up a curtain rod, and this backdrop I got off of Amazon. I think it was like 15, 20 bucks, something like that. When it gets dirty, you just wash it, put it back up, no big deal. And then over here, these are built-in shelves, and they've got stuff all over them. And then over here are my actual inventory bins. So I've got this drawer system here, and that's ABC, and then it starts, there was a D up there. I think I've actually pulled D down to fill it back up, but I've just got it alphabetically here all the way around the room. Continues over there. And then over here I've got a bin that's got valances, tablecloths, and shams. And that's because we do a lot of housewares and household items. And then these are overflow. So I got to the end of the alphabet, and I started with AA, AB, and then kind of went on from there. But I've been trying to condense those totes down. So now those are kind of out of order, but I know where they are. And then I have this clothing rack over here, this just got random stuff on it. Stuff that might need to be cleaned, or have a security tag taken off, or stuff that I just didn't want to put into a poly bag just yet because I didn't want it to wrinkle too bad. And then over here is a whole nother drawer system that I got from my friend's mom. And it's got health and beauty stuff and breakables and things like that in it. But that's pretty much the inventory room. It is actually way cleaner and straighter than it once was. This down here is, there are my poly bags, more poly bags, and the stuff that's in the blue tote underneath the poly bags is stuff that my yard sale bin for in here. And then the stuff in this tote here is stuff that has been pictured and listed for the most part, and it just needs to be put up. So there is the inventory room, much cleaner than it once was, believe it or not. All right, this is all I brought home with me. Just this box down here, this tote. I went ahead and grabbed it because it was open and had jeans and stuff on top, so I figured that'd be easy to go through. And I think it's also got a camping grill down at the bottom that I do remember seeing at some point. And I don't remember if it had all its parts and pieces, so I'll find out. And then this box here, I grabbed it. It was just on top. I have no idea what's in this. It kind of looks like jackets and clothes, but who knows? All these boxes have been kind of crazy packed. So I'm going to go through them. I'm going to let you see what I keep. And there's Luda Puppy. Say hi, Luda Puppy. He's the forever assistant. Hey guys, I'm back. I'm very tired. I apologize for the droopy eyes. I finished going through the boxes that I brought home in the tote. I just wanted to kind of show you real quick what I got. I'm not going to spend a long time on any of it. These are the things that I capped out of the stuff that I brought home. I threw away about a whole box of stuff. These 3 cookbooks were in there. This one, I think, especially kind of looks interesting. It's the Philadelphia Orchestra cookbook. They look kind of older. This is one from Georgia. Either way, I'm going to check those out. I always hear people talking about how great they do with cookbooks. So check those out, see what happens. There was another book. I don't know where it is now. Oh, here it is. Then there's this book here, The Cross Stitcher's Complete Companion. I had another book that I just listed on auction a couple weeks ago. It was one of those Paint Yourself Calm books. I put it up on auction and it sold, and it actually had multiple bids. So I'm probably going to do the same thing with that one. Then we've got a bunch of Christmas decor type stuff, and it's mostly household stuff, but some of it's new with tags. So just like pot holders and little tea towels with little Kit Kat faces on them. And then here's some more towels and pot holder. This is the Salty Dog Cafe from South Beach Marina Hilton Head. Another pot holder. And then this is just a washcloth and another towel here. There's a couple of stockings that have this crochet. What do you call that? Crochet? Needlepoint? Whatever that is. On the front, there's another one. Probably what I'll do is just lot those 3 stockings up together and list them. I've sold them that way before. It worked out really well. This was kind of interesting. These 2 DVDs were in there, and it's Chair Dancing, Simple Stretch, and Celebration or something. But there you go. They're brand new, still sealed up in the package. I don't know what this is. I think it might be a poncho, and honestly, I haven't opened up the package yet, but it's new with tags, and it says Sophia the First on it. Isn't that some kind of cartoon? I don't know. Anyway, I'll find out. And just a couple more random tea towels there. Figure out a place to put this stuff. And so there was also some jeans. You remember on top of that tote, there were just a stack of jeans on top. I kept out these. This is just a pair of Dockers. And then a couple of pairs of Levi's. And then these are actual Levi's red tab. And then just another pair of signature Levi Strauss jeans. I've sold lots of these before. They're all men's jeans. And they are, I'm not going to make a huge amount of money. Might make 10 or 15 bucks off of them after shipping and all that stuff. But it's worth it to me to go ahead and get them listed because I've already got them. And their jeans have become pretty easy for me because I bought a huge amount of jeans off of another reseller a couple of years ago. And she decided she was done and didn't want to do it anymore. And I probably bought 100 pairs of jeans. So I kind of got jeans down to a science. So those will be easy for me to get listed. And then I found these boots. They're LEI. I know that's not a super great high dollar name brand, but they're really good condition. And I think they're size 8. Yeah, size 8. So that's a pretty decent size. So I'll list them, and maybe I expect they'll probably sell in Poshmark if they sell anywhere. And then I found this pair of shoes. They're Nike Shocks, and they've got this funny little sole on them, but they don't have any laces, and they're kind of dirty on the toes. So I think probably what I'll do is I'll just try to clean them up a bit, see if I can soak them or something like that, and just kind of get the dirt off, and then list them as they are and see what happens if there's any interest. And if not, I'll probably just push them to auction to try to get them out. And then there was another Nike Shock in there. Both are women's, but there's only one shoe here for this one. So maybe this other matching shoe is in another box. I have a running tote for things like this when I find just one shoe or a piece of something that probably has a mate somewhere or some other part. Then there's this coat here. It's an Old Navy puffer coat, and it looks to be in pretty good condition. I just need to like lint roll it. I'll probably go ahead and just wash it just to make sure it's nice and fresh, and hang it up and let it dry real good and all that. And then this here is a leather coat, and it is Wilson's leather and suede. It's in really decent condition, and I'm fairly certain this is an older jacket. It's got shoulder pads in it. The label to me looks older, like what I remember when I was younger. So I'm gonna, do an extra double good inspection of that and get it listed. And then there was, totally random, just mixed in with all these clothes and things, was this. And I don't know if you can see it there or not. It says Craftsman on the side of it. I think this is a Dremel tool. Does that sound right? I don't know. I'll ask Brad when he gets home. I have no idea if it works or not. There was a whole tote of nothing but just cables and AC adapters and phone chargers and all kinds of crazy stuff that was in one of the units. And so maybe possibly if this does take a charger cord, maybe that charger cord is in that tote, as we've just kept it to the side so that when we find stuff like that, we can go back through it, see if it has an AC adapter. Then these were also in there. I have no idea what these are. Can you see them? Are they like hedge pruners? You know what I mean? For the bushes and stuff outside? I don't know. Anyway, these, I'll try to figure out what they are. I think that's what they are, those pruners. Those will just probably go on our yard sale. We have a yard sale multiple times a year with a friend of ours. And we just sell everything for $1 just to get it out. And then just some random stuff. This will probably go in the yard sale too. It's just like a pencil holder kind of deal, or maybe makeup brush. And it's plastic. It's not anything fancy. And then this, I have no idea what this is. I think it's probably a paperweight, but it feels like it's made out of real leather, and it's really heavy. And it's just a heart. So, I don't know. I just kept it out. And then there's a couple of weights and exercise bands that were in the same box as the DVDs. So I have a feeling that that kind of all went together. And then there's a tool belt. And it's used, certainly, but it seems to be in decent enough condition. Brad might want to keep it. I don't know. It's got, now that I look at it, it's got like some holes and stuff in here in the front pockets. But it might be something that Brad might want to keep for himself. If not, this will just go to the yard sale also. I'm sure somebody can get some use out of it somewhere. And it's got Velcro, or hook and loop, I apologize, hook and loop closure here on it. And it's got a belt, adjustable belt on it. So I think that'd probably be good for somebody. And then 2 more random pieces. Pretty sure this goes to some kind of toy, but I don't know what. So it'll go in the miscellaneous bin. And then this was also in there. I have no idea what it is. I'm assuming it goes to a toy. But on the back it says Copco, and it has 1987 Woodridge, Illinois. So I'm assuming that it made in Taiwan. So I'm assuming this goes to some toy or something. So it's also going to go in the miscellaneous bin. So if I can see if I can figure out what that goes to, and we'll get that out to whoever, whether it goes to yard sale or gets listed or whatever. I kept this big basket. It's not anything fancy, but this kind of stuff, people went crazy for it when we had our last yard sale and snatched it up real fast. So I'm going to keep that for the yard sale. And then this is just one of those little clip-on fans. And we're coming up, starting to hopefully get into the warm weather soon. So if nothing else, I'll put that on the yard sale page, or put it in our yard sale. And here we go with more cables and whatnot. Okay, so these are computer speakers. And I haven't looked up the brand. I have no idea what these are worth, if they're worth listing. But it's Logi, L-O-G-I. Is that how you say that? Logi? Logi? Anyway, they seem to be in good condition. I'll hook them up to my computer and just make sure they work and function properly. And they're really lightweight, so they'll be easy to ship. So I'll list those online. If not, they'll just go to the yard sale. And then there's also a couple of wireless mouses here, but I don't have the little doofloppy that you put into your computer. So those could also be in the wire bin. So I'm going to hang on to these just so I can see if those are in there. And if nothing else, we'll keep them here for ourselves. One more random shoe. It's a slipper. It's got the Virginia Tech logo on it. It's actually in really good condition. It doesn't show much wear, so I'm hoping that the match is in another box, and I can list that. And I probably could even sell these locally on the yard sale page for $5 or $10, because this is a Virginia Tech area. The Virginia Tech's only, I don't know, hour and a half, 2 hours from me. So it's a, oh wait, my bad, I just found the match. I didn't pick up this thing earlier. So here's the match. Get the dust off of it. So there we go, there's the match. So I'm gonna check these out. These will either get listed online or locally. And then there is this Rayovac, is just a battery charger. We have a drawer full of these. I feel like everybody does. And then this, I didn't even realize this stuff was under there. But this appears to be another battery charger. And then this here, it says Premier. Oh, I think this is another battery charger because it's got the little things on the side. And then last but not least, and this is probably just going to go in the trash can because the paint is flaking off of it. This is a Coleman camping stove. And see, the back here is in just not great condition. And it's kind of rusted on the top, and it just doesn't, overall to me, does not look good. So maybe we can take it and just scrap it, because we take random stuff. When we go through and find things, we take it to the scrapyard. So this might just end up being one of those things that we try to take to the scrapyard. I don't know. But that's everything that I got this time. Oh, it's not. My bad. I lied. Why people put this stuff in storage units, I will never understand. This is a whole bag of tote bags. Like, not tote bags, is not the right word, gift bags. And they're all just gift bags. I mean, just different gift bags. So I'm just gonna stick these in my closet and surprise family members. Everybody's getting something in one of these gift bags, I'm sure, for some holiday coming up. But that'll save me a few bucks, if nothing else. And then there was also just a random assortment of fake flowers. These are still in the packaging, and then there were these in there that are just, I don't know. They've got little hooks on them, so I think you can hook them together like garland maybe. And I've got some other ones that were already here that came out of a tote we already had at the house. So probably what I'll do is just line up all of these with those, put them up on the yard sale page for some cheap price, and just move them out. So that is everything. So this will definitely give me some work for the next week or so, plus the other stuff that I'm continuing to try to work through here at the house. I hope you enjoyed this. I tried to go through this faster because I know it gets boring sometimes when it doesn't go very fast. So thanks guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and thank you for your support. And just have a great day, guys, and just try to stay positive and keep moving forward with your reselling business. Even when it gets overwhelming and you feel like the stuff is coming in on you, like it is for me right now, there is always a light at the end of the tunnel. So just work through it at your pace, whatever that is. Have a great day, guys. Again, thanks so much. Make sure to give me a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. And I will see you on the next video. Bye.